Hi everyone, this is part 2 of my art collection. Welcome to my living room. I don't know how to decorate a home, so this is what I come up with. It's a bit cluttered, but that's kind of what I like. We'll go through everything that you kind of see here that's actually art. I'm not going to talk like my couch or things like that, or blankets or whatever, but I will talk about some of the other stuff that I've got going on in here. This is like kind of leading into my dining room. Let's talk dining room first. This is a great American piece hutch that I've got from my mother. You just get an overview there. This is my Stein collection. I've got a lot of Steins. There's even more than this, but this gives you the ones that I have on display. So these are my favorite. I really like man ones, like ones that shaped in men. So I've got ones with hats, one with elves on it, just kind of like a little bit of everything, wood, metal. These are World War I artillery shells. That's called trench art in the art world. These were done by soldiers, and it was just kind of like to kill time. Also, after the war, they were for war souvenirs. You can see here, this is the bottom of the shell, and it has been shot. This is a German shell, and soldiers used to make them in the trenches, and I think that's really cool. This is a great piece, just a little nautical piece, a little nautical nod to my maritime past, and I just thought the clouds were really pretty, so I picked it up. This is actually in my kitchen, and it's one of those great pieces I picked up in Washington State. You saw the partner piece in the last video, same artist. This is a piece tile, actually, that I picked up in Germany, but I believe they're Dutch. I've got a set of 3 here. You'll see I paid €6 for each of them. They're all people doing different tasks. This is your stone cutter, the last one was a miller, and this one is your hunter, the Jäger. I paid €6 for them, as you can see. This is my fireplace area. It's in between 2 windows, so it was super hard to film. You know, there's lots of snow in the south, and my house is no exception. This is one of my nutcrackers. He's a Viking. You saw him, he was in the background of my old videos, and now he's on my mantle. This is the picture above it. This came from my husband's mother or grandmother. When she passed away, we got her art, and so this is one of the pieces. This I picked up, it's just like a wooden bowl. I got it in Africa. I forget what country I bought it in, but I was able to go on a safari, and I just thought this was super cool with the zebras. This is the other half of the mantle. There are 3 different pieces here, as you can see. Starting on the left, this is another trench art piece. Those are actually World War I artillery shells that someone put together in a cross-like form. The second piece there, that is, I actually don't know what that material is. I think it's alabaster, but my husband thinks it's plaster. I don't know, but it is a woman, like in a Grecian form. And then I've got my other nutcracker. This is an older version with that great hair on it. No, I don't use it to crack nuts. This is a French buffet table. Again, it's just a place where I keep a lot of stuff, a lot of photographs. And then up above it, my husband built me this shelf so I could put more nautical stuff because I clearly have a problem. The French buffet table has these really cool handles. This is actually our drunk drawers, but I love these cat handles, so just wanted to give you a quick close-up of those. Then we have my top shelf here that my husband made. Those are whale oil lamps. Before kerosene, people used whale oil, and these were collected by my grandparents, and so I have a selection of their massive collection. Again, they passed away, and I just picked a few of them that I liked. This is another one of my man things that I like. I don't know why I like these man-shaped vessels so much, but this is a liquor one, and it's in the shape of a monk, which I thought was hilarious, and his head pops off. This is another one of my man ones. This is a picture. I believe this one came from Italy, though I bought it in Germany. You find a lot of these in Europe. I find them all over the place, and I thought he was super cute. And then this one is super unique. This is actually a wine bottle holder. This is from Würzburg, and you'll see I'm about to go in a circle. You can see he's actually kind of flat, but look, he's holding a little wine glass. All right, we can talk about this massive piece that you saw at the beginning. This is a revival piece, huge armoire style. It came from Belgium, and it was in a monastery there. You can see it was in the French-speaking because of the fleur-de-lis. It also has these really cool carved dragons in the corner, as well as, of course, this top finial, which is absolutely fantastic. This piece is about 1880s, just a revival piece, but beautiful nonetheless. This is Chameau, and you might be like, oh, that's a French mountain. Yes, it is famous for skiing, but these 2 pieces, this and the one next to it that says Alps, are actually made in the United States, but they're cool 3D pieces. And I picked them up at a thrift store in Europe, and I just couldn't walk away from them. I actually thought about walking away from them, and I said no. But let's talk cuckoo clock. Yay, cuckoo clock. So I didn't get the cuckoo clock in the Black Forest. I actually bought it at a local store in Bavaria, but it is what it is. I still really like it. Then I have this prayer chair. This is from a church. You can see it has this great inlay of kind of like 1930s Art Deco style cross, and it's got this great ebony in there. I also have a prayer book. I'm not Catholic. I don't know what it means. Also, the prayer book is in Norwegian, I think. I forget. I just wanted to quickly show you my largest stein in my collection. This is about 2 feet tall of a drinking scene. I just thought it was interesting to show a big stein. This is in the corner leading to our bedroom. It's kind of this dark area, so I stuck this lamp in here, but it's a place that I can hang art, so I'm happy with it. First of all, the table, that's my oldest piece. It's a hand-carved German piece from the 1850s. Absolutely beautiful 3 tiers. Then on top of it, you see this boat. This is a boat made out of cow's horn. I got it in Switzerland near Rhine Falls, and just beautiful, and so I picked it up. The lamp behind, by the way, is an old kerosene lamp that was converted to electricity. This piece here, this came from another thrift shop. It's of a German gentleman smoking a pipe. It is very folk art-esque, and I just thought it was interesting. It's actually on like particle board. This is in the other corner. This is a grotesque mask, aka something from like the Renaissance. Super big, super Baroque. Not Renaissance, excuse me, it's Baroque. I broke a little piece of it in the corner, but I still really like it. I think it's interesting. Okay, let's talk about the big statue, finally. This is a bronze piece. It is, again, of a first-person hunting scene on a horse. You can see he's holding that little cub, and the mama's like, "What you doing?" I think it's really beautiful. I don't know the artist. You can see it's on a marble mount now. It doesn't have a name in it, but I think it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. I love the texture of the hair on the animals and just the details of like the toenails and things like that. And just in case you wanted to see, here is the back of it. I did have to light it up. You can see I twisted it in that last one just to get some better light on it. And it's sitting on this table, which I'm not in love with. It's an old sewing table from Germany, but everyone was kind of buying one, so I bought one too. And now I can say I have a sewing table. I don't know. This is a French armoire, 5 drawers. Nothing that, you know, it's just holding these things. But I love my little smokers! My little Christmas smokers, but I keep them out year round. We've got the cow, we got the lion, we got this raven, wooden boat. It's really not anything special, but this piece is kind of cool. It's another landscape. You guys know I love landscapes, and I love the way the frame looked on this. I picked this one up in a thrift store too. Then in my bathroom, just to give you a quick overview, this is a wooden paddle that I got in the Thousand Islands of New York. You can see up close, it's the Sunken Reef Lighthouse. That is one of the lighthouses there, and it's by a local artist. So when I lived there, I picked it up. This is in my office. It is just a snow scene, very appropriate for this time of year, but it's just another piece I have. This is my front of my house. You can see I've got like a split level action going on. I just have 2 pieces in this area. So the first one is this another huge one. Both this one and the one in my office came from my husband's parents. They are from Kansas, so I'm assuming this is some sort of piece that they've picked up either in Kansas or they painted themselves. I'm not exactly certain of the artist of these. Then I've got another sand art painting. You guys know I love this. I picked this up when I was in Arizona on Route 66. And then I saw this milk can. This is another German piece. You can see it's from the Black Forest because of their distinctive hats. This is just a practical piece for us, practical piece of art. We stick our umbrellas in it, so it's right by our house, right by our front door, and it's very helpful in those rainy days to have something waterproof that you can stick it in. And then last but certainly not least, this is a Spanish piece. It's just my catch-all as we walk in the door, and it has a lot of crap in it. And there we go. That is most of the rest of my house. I didn't show you my bedroom. I didn't clean my bedroom. So I didn't want to put it in this video, but I hope you enjoyed looking at some more art. I was kind of excited to do this part 2 because I think I did better than part 1. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I took some of you guys' advice. I turned my camera sideways, not get as many like long shots, so I hope that helped. And I also went a little bit more like motion so you can see like around things, so I hope that helped too. I've got a lot more like 3D objects in the room I'm sitting in. Again, I realize I don't know how to decorate a home, okay? My house does not look like it can be in home and gardens. It doesn't look like, you know, what's really popular right now, but I really like it. I think it's eclectic and weird, and it has like a lot. I like the fact that I look in every area and I see something that is like what I think is cool. Like everything has meaning to me. I don't have anything like really in this house just to like, I don't know. I just like my home. Because I created it. It's my little nest of love. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. So many of you told me about art that you have, and so I'm gonna give you a little challenge. Will you film your art, and will you let me know when the video is live? Because I'd be so interested to see what other people collect, because there's so many different types of art out there, and there's so many different ways where people interact with art, and there's so many artists with so many great visions and viewpoints, and I'm really excited. I don't know. I'm excited to explore kind of like Tennessee art too. I went up to the Smoky Mountains last weekend for Valentine's Day, like maybe 2 weekends ago, whatever. I don't know when this is going live. I'm filming ahead a little bit right now. But I was so excited to see some art that's there that's different than art that I have experienced. You know, I've lived in Washington State, I'm originally from Ohio, I've lived in upstate New York, and so it's kind of fun to see all these new art forms and points of view just kind of around the world. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Leave a comment down below which art was your favorite, why you like that particular piece. If you lived in Europe, I want to know like what you collect. Like what are some things that in each country interests you, and or if you live in Europe, like you are European, you're born and raised, let me know what art is most popular in your country. I'd be interested. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.